Hi, how are you? My name is Rick Suarez. I'm the creator of the Nutty Professor. This lesson, we're going to talk about what does it take to be a real estate agent? What is the education? What is the requirements? And what is the qualification? Let's get started. All right, so becoming a sales associate. Being a Florida resident is not required at all. You also don't have to be a citizen. Neither are required. Also, you need to know you must have a social security number. That's extremely important. You must be 18 years of age or older, must have a high school diploma or equivalent, a GED, and you must be honest, trustworthy, truthful, and reputation for fair dealing. There will be an FBI background check. So my advice is if you get something to say, disclose it, even if you have a DUI. All right, so what is the requirement? Well, first of all, you're going to take a 63-hour course. You could either take it via Zoom or you could take it live. Next, you're going to have to take a test. That test is 100 questions. 10% will be math. Actually, the math is towards the end. It's the last 10 questions. Then you have 45% principles and practice, 45% real estate license law, and you're going to be given a full 3 hours to take the test. Passing score must be 70% or higher, meaning you can miss 30 questions. After that, you've got to go take a state test. The state test is a little harder, and you need to do 75 or better. Because of that, they give you 3.5 hours, which is more than enough time to pass the test and take the test and review and so forth. All right, so how to get started? Well, the first thing you need to do is you need to select a broker, right? An office, a brokerage that's willing to offer you training. Do not be concerned about your commission split at first. You don't know anything, right? You took a course. Maybe you sold a house or 2 or 5 or 6 in your lifetime. Now you're getting into something else, which this has to do in assisting a seller and a buyer get a deal going and close that transaction. This is what you get paid for, is guidance in a real estate transaction. So there is going to be a learning curve. So wanting to know how much money you're going to make doesn't make any sense. Why? Because there's no sales. You got to learn first, make a couple sales, and then be concerned where your split is. But education is key here. There's a sizable learning curve, guys. It's going to be a sizable learning curve. You're going to have to learn how to brand yourself, how to market yourself, because you become a brand. I mean, after all, how are you going to get leads? Right? Got to put yourself out there. Got to have commercials. Got to do advertising. Got to put yourself on social media. Learning social media marketing is extremely important. Need a website. So there's just a lot to get to. It's doable, right? It just take it easy, take it slow, take it one day at a time. Go through the learning that the school offers, that the school, your broker or the school, by the way, offers you, and then go one step at a time and get yourself situated and get going. Now, what a commission example. This is nothing but an example. We're going to look at a sales price of $500,000. You have a 6% commission, which is $30,000. That's simply 6 times 500,000 is 30,000. Do note the commissions are negotiable. So you may find in a situation where the seller wants to negotiate a different amount or a different commission split. This has a lot to do with your brokerage. Are you allowed to do it or not? Some brokers are fixed on their price. Some brokers are lenient, and they're willing to give you the guidance in negotiating your commission. That, again, has a lot to do with the brokerage you pick. All right, so we're going to have 2 brokerages. First of all, we have the listing broker and the selling broker. Now, who's the listing broker? Well, the listing broker is the agent that went to the property, negotiated the transaction, right? And put the property in the market. Got an agreement to sell the house from the seller. The seller says, go ahead and sell my house. And he goes and puts it on the market. Now, his job is to market the property and bring in other agents, other buyers, anybody who's interested in making an offer, and at the end, buy the property. Now, what does that agent do? They're going to place it in the MLS system. MLS system is short for multiple listing service. And that is a hub where all other real estate companies are. So the minute he puts the 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage with a pool asking 575 or 500,000, then any agent who's actually looking for that will be gravitated directly to that property. In other words, it'll probably come in their mailbox because they've been looking for it. Thus, they have a tickler for any property that comes in with those parameters. So they immediately going to go know about the property. Then what do? They bring the buyer. They're going to bring the buyer, right? They call you, bring the buyer. If the buyer likes the property, then he's going to present you an offer, gets, you negotiate it, and hopefully gets accepted. So now you have a agent that got a listing that said, hey, I'm going to charge you 6% to sell your house, but I'm one person. There's a lot of agents out there. So what happens if I split my commission with someone else? I sell it that much quicker. Everybody's happier. Right. Now I'm going to show you how the commission works. So let's use the sales price, or $500,000. Here you have listing broker ABC and selling broker XYZ. 3%, right, equals $15,000. Commission split is 60. Now, whose commission split is the agent's? The agent's commission split is going to be 60% in this example. So we multiply 15,000 times 60%. This agent is making $9,000 on this transaction. Over here, we changed it a little bit, still the same 15,000, but we gave the agent 70%, and he's making $10,500. It doesn't mean that the selling agent makes more than the listing agent. All I'm showing you is different examples of different commission. Could have been 80, could have been 55, could have been 90. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you negotiate with the broker, that's going to be your split. Something you need to know, and it's extremely important, is this. Your commission, you're paid on a gross base. So you get the full check. There's no deductions, right? There's no federal income tax. There's no IRS. There's nothing, right? There's no Social Security. There's no Medicare. There's nothing. You get the whole check. It's up to you now to do your own taxes with your accountant, right? And be able to pay your taxes that are owed. Now, you could work under an LLC or a PA, right? Now, it doesn't mean I'm going to call myself, I don't know, XYZ Realty. No, you can't do that. You have to call your name. So it has to be your name and your license number, right? Because I get this a lot. Well, my name's John Smith. There has to be another John Smith agent. Yeah, that's true. But there isn't another John Smith with your license, same license number. So that's a different company, right? So you use that as an LLC, you produce that to your broker now pays your company, and it's going to help you with your taxes. Have that conversation with your accountant to further your education in how best to go about getting an LLC or a PA. Maybe a PA is better for you. However, your accountant should be able to guide you. All right. Next, I'm going to show you what is it that we do, right? If you need to pass this test, well, then we do offer tutoring sessions. Now, let me bring this guy over here. This is my website. You should be able to see that. Let me make sure. Yeah, this is my website. So if you need a tutoring session with me, you simply come here. The website is called nuttyrealestateprofessor.com. You simply come to the tutoring appointments and you pick whatever tutoring you like. We have an hour is $97, an hour and a half is $147, and 2 hours is $187. You're also going to need the study guides. We have two, depending which one class you're trying to get. We have the brokers and we have the agents, right? Let me show you. This is an example, nothing else, an example. And this is what you get. Look at the table of contents. It's all the way 21 different sections. And this is how the study guides look. Straight to the point, very simple, very basic. exactly what you need to pass. This would be section 1. And of course, I'm not going to put them all. This is an example of how the math looks. And then we have a practice question section. In the agent side, we have close to 70 pages. The brokers is a little bit longer. We have close to 90 pages because the brokers have to deal with the closing disclosure. But either way, they're excellent guides and help you pass. They took me 5 years to write, and they'll set you in the right path in the passing of your test. All right, so those are the examples, and here's where you will get them. I also offer a book if you're interested in getting that book. Let me show you how that book looks like. And the book is here. This is the book. The book is only $9.97. This book I wrote when you pass your license and you're ready to go. Then what you want to do is, well, what do I do? How do I get going? Well, this book is going to fast track you in everything you need to know in getting going with the real estate business. And here's the table of contents. You will learn, how to work with distressed properties, how to work with expired properties, farming area, and then, for sale by owner, value in investment properties, how to work sphere of influence, simple CMA, and it continues foreclosures, understanding short sales, understanding tax portability, seller's proceeds. You need to know how much the seller makes. That's something you need to learn. You're also going to learn how does digital marketing actually work. In other words, social media, the website. What should you as an agent be doing? Staying on track. This is how to work a schedule. Creating a mailing labels. That's how basic we have it. And actually we have real estate scripts. I have an introduction. This is very easy and comprehensive book. It is step-by-step guides on how to work this entire business. If you need to see the visual, in other words, you need to see it, somebody telling me what to do, then of course you can get the course. The course is right here. And the course is the same as the book, but it's me talking in steps on how to do it. So if you want to see the curriculum, this is the example curriculum here. And look, this is everything you get. My introduction, the same thing, distress, expires, farming area, for sale by owners, investing, foreclosures, understanding short sales, portability, how does seller's proceeds work, creating mailing labels, scripts, and you get the book as well if you order the course. And this is me talking step by step on a PowerPoint. Click here, click there, go here, go there. This is showing you the very basics of this business and what it takes for you to be successful. And that's basically it. This is directly from my website. Here it is here. Let me go. And there it is. There is the website. You could also contact me if you have any questions. You could actually ask me or hit the drop down menu for any questions you may have. Tutoring appointments again is here. The store is here. Here's if you just want to get the book. The book is the same as the course, except obviously in the course I'm explaining everything in detail. All right, so let me get out of here. Let me show you this here. Our tutoring session is one-on-one. Everything is done via Zoom. Study guides for the agents is called Smash the Agents Exam. The one for the brokers is called Smash the Brokers Exam. Then you have the Back to Basics ebook, which I showed you. Back to Basic course. And if you are interested in a course, here is a coupon code. ROAD is what you need to put. It must be capitalized, and you will receive 50% off. So instead of paying $147 or $149, you pay only $75. That's it. I hope I was able to help you. If you need any of my guidance, please go to my website, set up an appointment with me. I'll be more than happy to guide you in the process of this business. Do allow some time. My schedule is really, really busy. I do a lot of tutoring and I do a lot of guidance in this business. Many blessings. Wishing you the very best. Until next time.